Thank you. A half dozen rangers from Pueblo Lake State Park were recognized as heroes today for a series of life-saving rescues over the last summer. Their stories are a brighter part of the tragedies we've reported. Bill Folsom is here with the continuing coverage tonight. Bill.
Yeah, Diane, it was a record year for water-related deaths across Colorado. 41 people, 8 of those at Pueblo Reservoir. The number would have been higher if not for these rangers. From patrolling the waters of Pueblo State Park to standing before Colorado Parks and Wildlife commissioners.
Introducing you to some bona fide Colorado Parks and Wildlife heroes.
These rangers, they're heroes in my mind.
Rangers who went above and beyond to save lives, getting the designation of heroes from supervisors. It's humbling for the rangers receiving the recognition.
It's just the job.
Being recognized is greatly appreciated, but I'm no hero. I'm just doing my job.
The stories made the news telling of tragic death, but lives were also saved. Over Memorial Day weekend, a boat loaded with a dozen people capsized in a windstorm. Rangers Joe Porteous and Seth Herndon crossed the lake with whitecaps crashing over the bow of their boat.
It was shocking when we got to the actual flipped over boat and saw the situation that had unfolded.
An overwhelming scene of adults and kids screaming, crying, and fighting to keep their heads above water. Hypothermia was a threat, so they pulled people from the water as quickly as they could.
Horrible situation, and it's unfortunate because 2 people did lose their lives that day. But I think that we were fortunate that as many people survived as did.
I knew something needed to be done immediately, so I went out there, swam them in.
Ranger Christopher Gard responded in October to the report of kayakers in trouble. He was on shore as other rangers approached by boat. He saw people going under and an unresponsive 3-year-old held up by a life jacket.
Yeah, I shedded all my equipment, my bulletproof vest, my shirt, my duty belt, because I know I can't swim with that.
The lifeless kid was in trouble. Gard did CPR until help arrived. 2 others drowned that day, but the little boy survived.
It was pretty emotionally charged, I won't lie. It was very, especially with having 2 kids that are roughly the same age. That was definitely difficult.
Now we talked to a supervisor who says the hero part, it is well deserved, but when it happens alongside tragedy, it can create mental conflict. Like any first responder, there is support offered to these rangers.